how do they work. Don't watch which materials are there and all those things and how the teacher is teaching. See, teacher, anyone can teach, but how the children they are carrying that is more important. See, when I say you don't believe it, see, because they have a confusion, is this 3-year-old child can carry cinder block? That's what now in preparation, in each and every presentation we are writing as the children to bring their sitting mats. Why are we writing? Because every time you have to tell the children. So whatever you do, they can't sit somewhere. They have to bring their sitting mats from the place of display. They have to sit on the sitting mats. If they're writing, that's why we're writing, ask them to bring the chowki. Chowki will be like this. They have to write on that. Then scientifically, there should be a balance as well as they learn discipline. Really, I'll tell you, they learn discipline. So that's why ground rule you have to give. Whom I'll ask, only they have to answer. Then they learn that also. No? Actually, when you go, please observe how do they work, how do they carry all those things. Even mopping, they won't continuously, maybe they won't do only these things, they'll go for out, that mopping activity, they like that so much. Few children, if they are bored with this, they'll keep everything back, they'll go to mopping, cutting the vegetables, chopping and pudding, all those things they'll do it. Pounding is there, so many will be there. Even that's what we are telling, writing material. Writing material means one pencil. In a tray they have to bring one pad and pencil and strips of papers. No chairs and no tables. Yeah, only on the walk. They'll sit on the sitting mat if they are doing individual activity or something like this, or else walk mat, and they'll keep the materials on the walk mat and they'll do it. Again, they themselves will keep the material back. After that, maybe if the child wants to walk there, here he has to wind up everything from the sitting mat, and then he has to move to next room. So once you, because you people will be having a doubt, ma'am, 2.5 to 6 years, you don't have classroom, you don't have any books to write, and what they'll do all day? 3 years, what they'll learn, ma'am? Because, see, when you don't know something, you'll be having that doubt, right? What they'll do? You just, maybe you'll all get a chance, right? So please go and see what they'll do. They'll be busy. From 9 to 12:30, they'll be busy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, painter, all those things, definitely 1-year-old child can do. Because that's what in other countries, why children are very independent and sharp and very intelligent and not very much dependable. They're not at all dependable. They are independent. Why? Because only they follow this method. You have to leave the child. Of course, you have to leave your child. Don't be so protective, even for your own children. See, that's not correct, ma, because how long will we stay with them? You just think, okay, nowadays you have seen this word. Anything can happen at any time. The child should learn to live independently. See, that's a truth. So to think in that way, because our Indian method, I don't know, really sometimes I feel very sad. See, she is comparing with this Montessori children with her nephew, then she is telling how children are. No, here Montessori method, of course, yes, because they'll be having lots of activities. Again, as a mentor, as an adult, you'll be telling to them, you have to follow this, you have to do in this manner. When you say you have to do in this manner, automatically, as she told, nicely they were carrying. They were folding. Maybe I thought because they are not used to that. It's not their fault because they are not used to that. So, they did. But the children, no, that's what our children, we can learn many things from children. Now, if you fold, you can't keep that. You are facilitating in that manner. Then automatically, if they follow that in the school, automatically after going home, same thing. If mothers fold something or in a, children they'll say, because we have seen parents sharing that. Ma'am, I was folding the cloth, then my son came and told, no mama, this is not the way to fold the cloth. See here, it is not even. All those things, that's what EPL, that's why I given you the book, right? Last class when I give you that introduction one, you have list of many activities. It is at the end of EPL, list of many activities are there. You can teach, how you teach they'll follow, how do you teach, that is depends on the teachers. Got it? Yeah, there will be a variation. Okay. Yeah, once they're recognizing all the sounds of or symbols of sounds or whatever it is, then you can start as the child to write that same thing. But you're not telling the child to copy cat 10 times. No. Okay? You can do one thing, because Montessori method we are dealing individually, as I told. So you can give sets of cards, cat, mat, bat or whatever it is, and a paper or 4 lines what you have to write. So ask him to see this picture and write on his board. See, what is the use of copying cat 10 times? Instead of that, you can draw some pictures on the board, ask the children to write the symbols. Right. So what do? We'll write 1 time cat. Yes. See, the other thing also, if the child is maybe following cursive writing, if the child is getting little confused or little difficult in writing, that and all you can give practice. Because it won't be a little big problem as we face in traditional method, because already the child is seeing those letters visually, because his tracing is already, it is there in his motor memory also. Maybe 1 or 2 times practice, the child can write all the letters. That is also an advantage, because their hands are very much not soft, that grip will be there. Okay, because the child is carrying or whatever is in the blocks, is using these 3 fingers. So now he has got that grip. Grip. Again, leave it Montessori method, leave it traditional method, but when you ask somebody specialist, they'll say we should not force the child until and unless he writes on his board. Maybe whatever the method, you forget the method. Okay, don't force the children. So when you force the children, automatically their handwriting will spoil, because they need to get that grip. That's what now. First you have to give big crayons that to hold. Okay, in Montessori method we are giving this cylinder blocks and many other things. Even we saw in geometrical cabinet. So even the shapes, everything is tracing. When he starts tracing, automatically it will be there in his motor skills. It will be easy for the child to write. Once the child is able to recognize, then you can give writing. Maybe when the child is around 4 and a half years, 4 years you can give. 4 and a half you can start. But before whatever you give writing, please make him to write with small mobile alphabet box. Because, have you heard of Kumaran School? Yeah, it's Bangalore South. It's a very, they have almost 150 years of history and all those things. So, even that school, that day I was just watching, just give Kumaran School in web, you'll get it, nursery department or something. Even they follow this phonics method, because there will be only 22 children in the class, so that the teacher sits with the child with the small mobile alphabet box, because they are given some photos also. Because so many schools, why they'll tell why. See, parents, they don't worry to pay the fees lakh also. They'll pay 1 lakh. They don't give any homeworks. No exam. They don't ask them to study at home. But children will be very good. Why that is? Because they are following all these methods. Maybe traditional method, but if you have all these materials, at least 2 children you can take. Okay, daily 2 children, and you can make them to do that. Okay. Yes. Where are we? Over now? Then ask him what is the subject. For the subject. Okay. In the same manner, the activity continues. In the same manner, activity continues. Okay. Now, don't leave the children. Maybe this subject, if you take, it takes almost 15 to 20 days. Okay. If you are doing this properly, writing, and first you have to place the symbol and then cutting and putting on that symbol. So many activities you can do for one child. Okay. Then you can give sentences like, okay, 1 subject and 2 verbs. One subject and 2 verbs in the other sitting. Okay. In the other sitting, you just write down. In the other sitting, give first one, 1 subject and 2 verbs. 1 subject and 2 verbs. Example. Example. Small sentences. Geeta sings and dances. Okay. Geeta sings and dances. Okay. Next, 2 subjects and 2 verbs. 2 subjects and 2 verbs. Second one, 2 subjects and 2 verbs. Two subjects, okay? Geeta and Sita runs and jumps. Arun and Tarun writes and reads. Third one, 2 subjects and 1 verb. 2 subjects, 2 subjects and 1 verb. Yes. Ramya and Radha writes. Geeta and Sita jumps. You can teach. In a sentence, we can have more than 2 verbs, 1 verb, 2 verbs, 2 subjects also. No, now the child will understand. Yes. Okay. So now this no need to write. I'll just explain. Do you know about transitive and intransitive verb? Okay. Suman drinks milk. Which is the verb? Who drinks? They have an answer for the verb. So this is called transitive. Okay. Intransitive, Lata writes. No, sorry, wait. Okay. See, yeah, drinks. Okay. I'm very sorry. Again, I'll just repeat it. Suman drinks milk. Okay. Which is the verb. Who is drinking? What he drinks? What he drinks? Milk. So we have a answer for verb. Okay. Again I'll explain. Suman drinks milk. Verb is drink. Who drinks? Suman drinks. So what Suman drinks? What drinks? What he drinks? Milk. So we got the answer for a verb. No, for that verb we got the answer. That's why it's called transitive verb. Okay. Some sentences we don't get answer. Just Lata writes. Which is the verb? Who writes? What does she writes? There is no answer. So it is called intransitive verb. So this is just, you no need to write. If you want you can write, but for your information I've just told you. Okay, transitive and intransitive verb. If the child is able to do it, you can teach. It's there. Just oral activity. We are not doing any writing or anything. Okay? Invite 4 or 5 children. Again, transitive verb, it answers to verb. Intransitive, it doesn't answer to verb. If you want, yeah, of course. If you want any help, I'll dictate if you want. Because so many we don't know what is transitive, because we are very much poor in grammar. No, ma, I am doing everything. It's not like that. EPL, I did not do so many things. You know, I told you the reason. Because you can do on your own and you can write on your own. That's what I've given you that book, right? No presentations, but the information, everything they are given. Reading, what is total reading, what is writing, explosion into writing, orthographic complications, everything is there in that book. Have you done that, Paravita? Okay, everything is there in that. Okay, only the presentation part is here. All my theory part is there in that book. That's why I have given you that book. This is only, that's what I am telling. If you need any help, I am there to help you. But please try to understand and write on your own. That helps you more than what you copy from my book. I am not telling in the break time, whenever you come, you can take and you can read this. I am not telling don't read or whatever the help you don't take. But please try to write on your own, then you will understand in a better way. Take this as a reference here. That's what I have given you that book now. So much is there. Everything is there. You keep it. Okay, in a mail you have, she has sent it. So if you want, you can take a hard copy also. In introduction in the sense, the whole thing, what is sensorial? Why do we teach sensorial? So what is the importance of teaching sensorial? So which material helps in what way? Everything they have given. Anybody has read that? Even language they have given. Reading, what is orthographic complications? Everything they have given. That is really nice. That's what is, it's a very good book. Only IMTC they are doing that. Because other books you will get it outside, but that book only they are doing, only they are giving to their students. Obviously. Yeah. Next, object. Same thing as subject, you can write object also. Okay. So invitation, shall we know about object as something you can give? Okay. Invite some 4 to 5 children and ask them to have their sitting mats at the place of presentation. Same thing, ma, same thing. Yeah. No need to write, I'm just telling you. Listen, that's it. Okay. Any important points you can make it. Okay. Give them a ground rule. In the presentation part, give them, preparation part, give them a ground rule. When you give ground rule, only whom you will ask, only they will answer. Okay. Even in the traditional method, you can give this ground rule again and again so that the children become little disciplined when you are teaching. I can't say 100% discipline in traditional method. Okay. So give one sentence to child. Okay. Ram gives flowers to Sita. Okay. These examples you can write down if you want. First step this is Ram gives flowers to Sita. Which is the verb? Gives what? So, flower is the object. So, object means it answers for the verb. That you don't say to the child. That is only for reference, okay? So then as the child gives what? The child says flower. Say to children. So flower is object in this sentence. So activity continues in the same manner. Now you give some sentences. Come out with your own sentences. Because afternoon session when you are doing even these things, please do it with your partner. Sit along with your partner. Teach your partner about object or subject or verb or noun, whatever it is. Which is the verb? What writes? Geeta writes numbers on the blackboard. Yeah. Number is the object. Yeah. When your sentence, number is the object. You are writing number. Okay. Even it's difficult for us to recognize objects. Okay. You think sentences on your own. Okay. While writing this presentation, if you are really confused, you can write 4 to 5 sentences. Better when you are doing, when you are referring this, you can do it. Yeah. Yes. Second step. Okay. The cat drinks milk. Okay. First over now. You are introducing the subject, okay, object. Now in the second step, give one sentence to one child. The cat drinks milk. Which is the verb. Drinks what? What do we call milk? Of course, then only you are able to remember. This is the complete presentation. Then that becomes intransitive presentation if you don't write full. That doesn't give answer. Because when you are doing, the child has to learn from the beginning till the end. Of course, yes. Stepwise is for children. You need to teach like this only. Simply, I can't come. See, even you had so many doubts. If I stand here, if I give some lecture and go, means what? How you will understand, right? So step by step, like this, you give so many sentences. See, even when I am giving the sentences, you just tell me. Even you people will think to answer, no? Right? So many will think, is this correct? Is this the object? So the child automatically, really the child learns. Okay, when you get a chance, please again revisit or go to some other Montessori schools and you just see how they learn language. because you saw everything with the material, how they were carrying, and now you believe me, right? You can trust me now? Can you? That's what. Okay, when we say something, that's what we always say. Montessori method, that is today, when I say something, see, that's what, if you follow this, that's what this Montessori method is from day 1 to the last day of your life. Even in your life, it's not only while teaching. If you want to become a perfect teacher or a perfect homemaker or a whatever, perfect mother, whatever it is, see, you should follow, you should have some system. Early morning you have to leave at 8 o'clock every day. It's not like that, yes, I'm leaving, I'm getting up, that's a more big thing. That's in this winter. I'll get up at 7 o'clock, I'll prepare some Maggi, some batter is there, I prepared some dosa, so with sugar I gave to my child, 1 dosa I gave, 2 biscuits I gave. Is that good? You just think like that. No, maybe it's a winter or it's a summer, you have to work, right? Every day, that's your routine. So every day you have to, until maybe if you're a government employee, till you're 60 years, you have to go like that. You have to catch the bus at 8 o'clock. Then how can you neglect your child and your home? No, every day you can't prepare Maggi. Every day batter will not be there in the fridge. That's not healthy also. You have to justify all the ways. That too as a teacher. Yeah, you can. See, one thing I'll tell you, one thing I want to tell you, because even in Bangalore we have so many training institutes. Okay, I don't know, because so many of my colleagues, they have done, they have certificates, Montessori method. If you ask them to give one presentation, they are not. So, I am following this. I want my children, or I want my students or upcoming teachers to learn in the same manner. Why? Because again I am telling, I have learned from Meenakshi Shivaramakrishnan. She is a director of IMTC and she has trained under Dr. Maria Montessori's son Mario Montessori. You have to see if any dupatta, maybe we had a practical session from 2 to 4. Morning we had all these theory sessions. In the theory sessions itself they used to show all these Montessori items, because we have done only Montessori course, right? So we had only these 4 areas and the other psychology things and how the Montessori schools will be there, all those things, okay. Afternoon sessions, just if my dupatta falls on this material, then and then she used to send us out. She was so particular, even at this age now, maybe she is around 90, I don't know. Maybe you all are writing exam. What is my work? No, you all are writing exam. 3 hours exam. So, maybe in a room, you are not a small kids. So, I am very much confident if I sit here also, I can observe each and every one. She used to do knitting. So, really, you should be inspired by someone. Then only you will become a perfect or whatever, perfect human being. Because she was so hard worker. Even at that age, she used to carry her own luggage, 2, 3 with her hand. She used to climb the stairs alone. Even in the class, she used to stand for 2.5 hours continuously. She used to observe each and every one. Forget about the class. I have done under her maybe before 6 years. Do you remember your students or somebody whom you have met before 6 years? Maybe in a group of 1,000 people, she will identify you. No, she never used to waste a single minute of time. So because of that, see, whole week even I work. Okay, Monday to Friday or Saturday, because only 4th Saturday we have a holiday. Even every day I travel 80 kilometers, morning 40, evening 40. Even I have to go at 8 o'clock, I have to prepare my child, pack for her, prepare for my husband, all the household work. Because I'll reach only after 5 o'clock. So after 5 I can't sweep, I can't mop my house. I'll be tired. So all those things I have to prepare. I'll get up at 5 o'clock, I'll finish all. So this is my routine. Even I stay actually out of city. Actually it was like a remote place. I won't even get pani puri, masal puri to eat. No, even we don't get a proper idli for my daughter if I'm not able to cook on that day. See, I'm just giving you the example. Okay, even in that case, today we had a holiday. So I have come today here. Again tomorrow I have to take class there in my institute. See, why I'm telling, we just will think, oh, I've done so much of work, I'm tired. See, you think yourself, maybe physically you are not tired, but mentally you are tired. So mentally be active. See, then only you can be fresh and you can achieve something, at least for your satisfaction. If you think I can't get up, really you can't get up. If you think I can't prepare, really you can't prepare. Now one day, I'm not telling, but one day or in between, one day we'll get tired and we can't prepare anything, we'll go to hotels. See, that's a part of life, but that should not become habit. Today, no need to fold the clothes, leave it, I'll dump it there. So your child, even she learns from you. My mama only doesn't keep her house properly, then why should I do? Nowadays children like that, if you ask them to do something, see your books, you see your clothes, you see your table, don't see your kitchen. Of course, yes, children, no, they'll see. Even my daughter, she's 11 years, she'll say. Because my husband even is a businessman, he can't do all those things sometimes. See how you are kept. See your pant, where it is. See, maybe we laugh now, but that's the truth. Even they continue the same thing in their life, even their children. That goes. So, what I'm telling, that's what this Montessori method, it's a disciplined and system way of living the life. Systematic way of learning whatever we are learning. Whatever we need to learn, at this stage we are learning everything, right? EPL, do you think that's not necessary to learn? Very important. Sensorial, language, phonics. Arithmetic. Yes, in a systematic way you are learning everything. No. Yes. Got it? Okay. We'll come to this second step. The cat drinks milk. Which is the verb? Drinks. Drinks what? Milk. What do we call milk? Object. Okay. Next, you give some sentences. Chitra sings a song. Which is the object? Which is the object? Song. Okay. Sings what? Songs. Okay. Again, in the same manner, you can do individual activity also. In the same manner, you can do individual activity. One is placing the symbols, the other one is cutting. If you want, you can implement more and more activities. It's up to you. Just we are giving you the ideas. Yes. Do you teach adjectives? Anybody is handling UKG? You teach adjectives? We don't say adjectives, we say Describing words. Yes, adjectives because describing words they teach. Apple is sweet. No? Yes. In the same manner, okay, I am giving you one example. Okay, so here, just you can't say something like that. This is adjective, this is describing, and that, this, everything. Okay, maybe you'll be having some pencils in a pencil stand. Okay, writing materials will be having a pencils, or you'll be having a napkins or dusters, whatever it is. Okay, I'll just tell you, call one child, maybe 4 or 5 children are here, call any one child, ask him to bring one pencil. Okay, he has brought one pencil, not this, bring another pencil. Again he has brought another pencil. Then you can say, not this, I want blue pencil. I want red pencil. Or else I want long pencil. No? See, all these are pencils, but I wanted this long pencil. So long, I am telling about long pencil. So long is a adjective. Okay? It's not like that you have to follow what I am telling. I am giving you the ideas. It depends again on the child also. You can say about pencil or anything. Okay? Maybe you can take some example. You can call 3 or 4 girls. See, her hair is long. Her hair is short. So, we are talking about their hair. So, one is having long hair, the other one is having short hair. So, we are telling about her hair long. So, long is an adjective. Here we are telling about her hair as a short. So, short is an adjective. Okay? Like this you can teach adjectives and you can convey the message to the child. Even in traditional method, before giving, maybe just they'll write some adjectives on the board or they'll write some sentences and they'll ask circle adjectives or circle describing words. No, all those things. I'm not telling you don't do that. Before doing that, please do introduce them in this manner, even for the whole group of children. Okay, you take so many examples, long boy, short boy, fat boy, or you can take some fruits. Okay, apple is in circle shape, round shape, that is also an adjective. Apple is sweet, apple is red in color. See, one apple you can keep and you can ask the children to give one adjective for this. 4 or 5 children will be there. Okay, you can make a group if you have 30 children. Yes. One can say apple is red in color. Which color? Red color. So, red is an adjective. So, how it tastes? Wheat is an adjective. How it looks? Circle. Soft. Whatever you want. Tasty. Okay. All these are called adjectives. Okay. Again, you can ask for the children, you can give one noun, flower. Give me some adjectives for flower. Beautiful flower. Pink flower. Yeah. If you have long, few will be long, yes. Bright, whichever, whatever it is, they can give it. Okay. So, in the same manner, you can give so many commands. Bring me that long stick. So, which is the adjective here? Long. Do you want to write or you can write it? You can write? Okay, just I'll read out. Okay, you can listen and you can write with your example. Okay, see, preparation, you know, 4 to 5 children sitting on the sitting mats, everything. Give them a ground rule. As to one child, Guru, will you go and bring me one pencil? The Guru brings one of the pencil from stand. Then say to child, not this one. Then he brings another one and place it in chowki. Then say to child, not this one. Then child asks, which pencil you want, auntie? Or else you can only say, this is our assumption. Okay. Then you can say, I want blue pencil. Okay. The child says, brings blue pencil. Then say to child, adjectives are those which say something more about the noun. Okay. This is just, you have to write. Okay. Just this point you write down. But this is up to you, how do you convey. It's not like that you have to say only this sentence. Okay. Adjectives are those which says something more about the noun. Adjectives are those which say something more about the noun. The noun. Okay, then say to them, when I said to bring pencil, you didn't know which pencil to bring. When I said to bring blue pencil, you brought that particular pencil. See, maybe you keep so many things. Okay, color. Go and bring a napkin. Okay, color napkins you keep. Different colors. Go to bring napkin. Auntie, here so many colors. Which color shall I bring? If the child is little sensitive, he'll ask. No? In this manner you can write. In the second period, okay, give any one, okay, flower. Now he says red flower, beautiful flower, okay, like that you can ask. In the third period, okay, ask the child to identify, okay, long stick, which is the adjective, beautiful flower, tall animal. Okay, next you can give. Trees. Yeah, long, because they have to understand, no? Okay, long, beautiful. So just you have to prolong it, or you have to stress that. You have to make that conversation little attractive. So you need to. Or else something you can keep objects, so many objects, one you take and let them describe. Just to take some few objects, okay, let them describe whether it is long, short, or tall, or color, about their shape, or whatever it is. But let them, okay, like that, you can give, giraffe is a tall animal, elephant is a big animal. Because why I am telling this? Because even in traditional method we teach adjectives. Children, they're able to understand, and they're able to, afterwards, as we're discussing sentences, they can write. Or else you can prepare some your own sentences, give to the children and ask them to cut all the adjectives and keep it in a bowl. Okay, it is nothing but work cards for middle sounds. Actually, you can prepare it, ma. group activities. That's a group activities. Here, see, here they are given the work cards, but there we are doing, see, this you can do later on. So what we did in enrichment of vocabulary, that is at the beginning. Only the child is able to recognize the sounds, not. But here the work cards, see the beginning here, maybe. So here what happens, you will be having okay. So work cards what they are given here is for the ending sound or for the middle sound for the starting sound. See, middle sound it's a okay. So here you will be having the individual cards so that you can take this and you can list. No, this is the sounds, ma. Okay, if it is a ending sound, don't place this. Then we can of course, it's everything same. See, once you've understood with whatever I am teaching, it will be easy for you. Because when I do some oral activity in the beginning, when I did identifying the first sound, last sound, then continuously first and last sound, then continuously. Okay, in the same manner here, when the child is able to recognize the symbols or when the child is able to write, then you can do this activity. Okay, maybe that is oral activity, this becomes writing activity. Okay, even for the first and last sound, you can have some picture here. What is this? Which is the first sound? So ka is missing here. So ka is here. The child should take from here and place it here. Ka, after a, ch. So where is ta here? Ask the child to take this and place it here. Okay, now the child is able to recognize the symbols. Before, when we are doing the enrichment of vocabulary, the child is not able to recognize any symbols. The child doesn't know ABCD, the child doesn't know any symbols. Okay, only just the orally you try, as she told, maybe she is not writing or whatever it is able to understand the sounds. Okay, next time when you go to any school, you just observe that. Picture, if the child is not able to read, okay, if there is no picture, when you give this, it may become hot also. Hot also, hit also. Okay, if you want particular, you have to give with picture. Okay, maybe for the first sound you can give, for the last sound you can give, for the middle sound also you can give. That's what your ending sounds, middle sounds. With the picture. Okay, you can prepare your, as you are preparing phonic cards, right? In the same manner you can prepare this also. Okay, so in the same manner, picture, for this picture, again you can keep this along with this only one single card. It will be a single card, picture you are given, and the first two sounds they are to, first and last sound they are to write. In the same manner, that's what I told. Here you can refer, whatever I am teaching you can refer and you can understand, and now you can understand this. Yeah, any doubts? Even here also practical life, they are given so many things, even in your book. Just for examination purpose, you can, once you read, I'll tell you, just, you know EPL, right? Yes. Whatever the material I'll give, you are able to do. If I ask you to carry this table, you know how to hold. You need two persons to carry. Where you have to hold? See, this side means I have to hold it here. That side. So one should walk forward, the other one should walk backward. So while walking backward, that person should see for any obstacles. Right? So whatever, even pouring I'll show you. Pouring the liquid, all those things I'll show you. You just go through the CPL list, whatever you need, I'll show you. Okay? Are you hungry? Little we'll finish your language and then we'll go for a break. Okay? Then we'll start with the arithmetic. Okay, we'll finish our adverb and then, because we have come to the end of the grammar. No, still we have prepositions and all we have. Okay? Yeah, adverb. What is adverb? Describes verbs, right? So, in the same manner, okay, call one child, okay, ask him to walk. Will you walk? Yes. Then he starts walking, not like this. Walk in some other way. Okay? Now, then you say, or else you can say, walk slowly, walk fastly, walk. So, you can give. Okay, say, Rahul, will you walk? Then he walks. Then say to him, not like this. Then again he walks differently. Then say to him, not like this, walk slowly. Okay? Then say to children, whatever we use to describe the verb are called adverbs. Okay, R is see. Which is the verb here? Walks. Okay. How is he walking? Slow. Slowly is a adverb. Yeah. Only that one. Whatever we use to describe the verb, whatever we use to describe the verb are called adverbs. Are called adverbs. You need? Can you write? See, in this same manner, whatever you need to teach, adverb, adjective, indirect verb or direct object, indirect object, if you are handling higher classes. So, introduction, see, before giving writing, before directly giving sentences, you can do some activities like this. So, they'll understand. Interview means? If it's a pure Montessori, maybe they'll ask. Yeah. How will you give the presentation? Maybe if they have time, they'll ask you to take out the material and give the presentation. Or else, maybe they'll ask, how do you give the presentation? Okay, what are the things, what are the steps we follow from the invitation, okay, preparation. Maybe they'll ask about Montessori materials and why do you offer this? Is this necessary to offer that? Or how do you prepare the child for writing? What are the materials we teach for the child. Maybe in sensorial, the cylinder block is going to help the child for writing. You know, all those things. See, do one thing, just recall everything, whatever you have done in the class. That will help you more. That is regarding, we did know A plus B whole cube, A plus B plus C whole cube, and we did also know, we bifurcated. For small children you don't say, if they ask in the interview you can ask, but that is regarding only the color, shape and size. You may ask, how do you introduce colors in Montessori method? Through color tablets. So all those things, if they ask, should be ready to answer. So that's what, you have to recall whatever you have done in the class, whatever was speaking in the class, you have to recall. Maybe they will ask if the one child is very fussy or is very naughty, or not able to handle him, or is very slow learner, how do you teach? Because questionnaire ma'am has told you to send, no? So in that maybe they'll ask many questions. All these questions they'll ask. Nowadays I don't know. They have started asking, because even I attended 2-3 schools, questionnaire, 25, 26, 30 questions we have to write. How do you? Yeah. If you go for any interview now, they'll give a big question paper. Interview. Aptitude test. That's what, it's not very easy to get a job now. See, I'm not telling it's not tough also. If you are good in your subject, why should you worry? Right? So, be prepared. That's what I'm confident. Be very much confident. If you doesn't know also, don't show that you doesn't know. Some way just tell. That is, of course, yes, if you don't know how to handle this, yes, this is the way I handle. Okay, you should not show yourself that you don't know. See, when you start, no, if you are confident, if you start, so remember all the classes, what Sadaf ma'am taught, what. If they ask you to narrate story, just remember Soumya ma'am. Inspiration. See, narrating is different and in front of them is different. So, you have to inspire. Okay, you need to take inspiration from others. You have to remember them. Yes, how Soumya ma'am? Yes, now I am Soumya ma'am. So I can sing rhymes loudly. What Soumya ma'am's voice? I can sing more than her. No. So just you have to think, because when Soumya ma'am is teaching that rhymes and story, he should be better than her. Always student should be better than a teacher, because you are learning from us. Again, you are putting your efforts. You should become more powerful than us. Montessori method, yes. You should be more perfect than me. That's what we needed. Because I should not say this, I don't know. But you are very much blessed that you are getting all sorts of training here. Because so many institutes just, they'll give the certificates. Montessori they'll say, but I have not seen. One of my cousins, we don't know, last time she attended workshop here. She was doing course there, 1 year full-time course. Again she attended here 15 days for vocational training, that course. When I asked her, you know, you come and do this. She doesn't know how to give the commands or whatever it is. That's why please practice to give commands. So whatever you have done today, please you sit with your partner, how give sentence. You just think she is a child, she doesn't know, give. Again vice versa, then you'll be confident. Okay? Yes, Padma? So if you can't write, you can just write in the same manner. We can do individual activity and the other activity as we did for the other things. I'll